Hey guys, look, if you stay until the end of this video, I'm going to show you a way not only to save money on your wedding, but to profit on your wedding, okay? So stay tuned to the end of this. I'm going to give you the tip that I used to actually bring in $15,000 profit off of my wedding, okay? So hang out, stay tuned, here we go. Okay guys, let's talk about weddings. We talked about divorce. Let's lighten it up a little bit and talk about a wedding. Now look, again, there's a lot of dating and relationship advice out there. All I'm doing is saying if you're at the point where you're about to get married, then let's talk about some ways to save money on this wedding, okay? Because weddings are exorbitantly expensive. For my money, funerals are too. There's no way that cremation should cost thousands of dollars, okay? I mean, let's get real. But anyway, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. Don't attack me, undertakers, please. But weddings, whew. Now, I know I might incur the wrath of a lot of ladies out there who have this idea in their mind that, hey, I want this wedding. I want this big wedding. This is my day. Yeah, okay. I can tell you right now that when I got married, when I got engaged, it was my intent to go to the Justice of the Peace. There was no way Tyrone was spending thousands of dollars on a wedding. You know me. I'm trying to put money to work. And a wedding is one day. A marriage is, many, many decades. So my in-laws paid for our wedding because, they were very generous, are very generous people. In any event, and they had planned for it financially over the course of decades. It's something they planned for, so they can handle it. And I'm grateful for that. But let's talk about 8 ways to save thousands of dollars on a wedding. Now look, a wedding at the end of the day is going to turn out to be a party for other people, all right? It's going to be an opportunity for folk to come and dance and, eat. Once the ceremony's over, then the party begins. Great, excellent, awesome. But if you stay married to this man or to this woman, you've got quite a long time to be together. And what do you think makes more sense? Spending, let's say, $25,000 on a wedding, because yes, people spend that and more. Or taking 20 grand and putting it into something that will make you more money, like a business or an investment, and then watching that grow over the course of your married life together. Okay, which one do you think is the more financially intelligent move? You're a smart audience, so I know exactly what you're thinking. So another article from Kiplinger's 8 ways to save thousands on your wedding. Your wedding will be one of the happiest and most romantic events of your life, as well as one of the most expensive. So number 1, choose your location wisely. Lisa's fiance, Tom, currently lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, and she's in Washington, D.C. Both pricey places to host a wedding, but they went to high school together in Ohio, and their families are still in that area. So choosing to marry in a small Midwestern town will save them thousands. Now, if you're not from the Midwest, that one's probably not going to help you. Let's see about number 2. Date. Your timing can greatly affect the price. You could save money by having your wedding on a Friday or Sunday, or during the winter, for example. This is how out of touch I am. I thought date meant just keep dating. Don't get married. Anyway, they're talking about the date of the wedding. Your timing can greatly affect the price. Okay, so venues have less demand during the times mentioned, Friday, Sunday, or during the winter. Okay, so that's a way. That's a way that most people can save. All right, although the Justice of the Peace, he's Monday through Friday. Keep that in mind. Next up, we have number 3, taxes and fees. When pricing potential venues, watch out for service charges and taxes. that can drive initial price quotes much higher, only to be recognized too late. So basically, just, don't get tied up in all the hype. Go in there and really, price this thing out. Helicopter going over. I'll be back at you when he passes. Okay, so ask about ceremony and rental fees, any discounts for minors, and the cost of meals for children and vendors, such as band members and photographers. Really get down into the weeds when you're talking about these fees, because they have here that one couple saved $4,360 for a 200 guest affair. That's a lot of people. Anyway, I shall continue. Number 4, invitations and programs. Stacy found the perfect invitations with matching save the date announcements from an upscale stationery store. But at more than $2,000 for 125 of them, excluding any extra printing fees, the price was less than perfect. Instead, she and David mixed and matched items for invitations and all their stationeries. If it were up to me, I'd just send out a mass text message. But don't listen to me. I might get you in trouble. There might not be a wedding if you listen to me. Communicating with guests. Invite your wedding guests to the digital age and save on stationery. See, I didn't even know that one was in there. But, apparently I know what I'm talking about. So, save on stationery and stamps. A lot of the information you might have considered sharing in print, such as directions, bridal party details, and hotel recommendations, can be posted on your very own wedding website for free. You can even send out electronic save the dates and have guest RSVP online. See? Tyrone knows what he's talking about. Next up, the menu. Okay, we're getting into the heart of the matter here. At Lisa's wedding, by offering a buffet rather than table service dinner, they'll cut their bill by at least $4 per person. See, I told you it was a party for other people. Okay, this is this one, oh man, drinks. Okay, let's see how to handle drinks. For Lisa and Tom, part of their venue's appeal is that they can buy their own beverages and hire bartenders of their choice. They plan to stock the bar with champagne, wine, beer, and soda. Total budget $1,500. And they hired 2 bartenders who each charge $20 per hour. Total $200 plus tip. Had they chosen a venue that comes with a full bar and staff, they might have spent $2,370. The average wedding bar bill in Piqua, Ohio, according to the wedding report. So just keep this in mind that they are going by Ohio's prices. Your local area might be different. The dress. Okay, this one is a big one. Okay, can't skimp on this, right? But you can be smart. Thanks to Lisa's diligent mother, who scheduled appointments on sale days with several bridal shops near her hometown, she scored a 10% discount on the dress she chose. It didn't hurt that she shopped over Thanksgiving weekend when Black Friday bargains stretched to wedding attire. So she saved a lot of money on that. I promised you at the beginning I'd tell you how we made $15,000 on our wedding, as a result of our wedding. And it's a very, very simple technique. You don't need a toaster. You don't need bath towels or place settings or any of this other stuff that people like to buy for weddings. Okay, you can go out and buy all that stuff yourself. Simply ask for cash. Just say something like, and you can dress it up in lieu of gifts. The bride and groom request monetary gifts or what have you. You dress it up any way you like, and have people do that. And I tell you what, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. On honeymoon night, you know what my wife and I did? We counted money. And before we went on our honeymoon the next day, we ran to the bank first. We almost missed our cruise ship, but we didn't want people who had given us checks to have to wait a while before we, got back and cashed those checks. So ask for money, okay? Cash is king. This is going to give you the ability to go ahead and put that money to work. This will be a heck of a start off for you and your spouse when you all are just starting out in this endeavor, okay? And I don't care if it's your second marriage. Do the same thing. Ask for cash, all right? You're going to use that cash. That cash is going to work for you. A toaster, that's going to cook some toast for you, and that's it. that cash will work for you. Okay, so if you and your spouse agree to that, go for it. I think that's the smartest move. All right, guys, talk to you soon.